As I record this, we have less than 3 weeks to go until the general election at Westminster, and for the first time, I think in my lifetime, the SNP is standing well in the polls and has a real chance of winning a number of seats for Westminster, including MPs right here in Glasgow East and Glasgow Central, which are both in my constituency. I think in the past people thought that to keep the Conservatives out they had to vote Labour. But this time people are realising that Labour are quite weak, especially in England, and they will not stand up to the Conservatives and really change things for the better for vulnerable people. So one of the big opportunities in this election is to have a strong number of SNP MPs. Now that would obviously be good for Scotland because they would be there demanding that Scotland gets a better deal than we have in the past. As you know, Scotland has subsidised the rest of the UK over many years, and we have not always seen the fruits of that coming back. But we would also benefit the whole of the UK. So even people who are committed to the UK, who don't want independence, can still safely vote SNP. And in fact, that will be for the good of the UK and the good of the whole family of nations that we are part of. Because we are, for example, opposed to nuclear weapons. That's £100 billion that could be going to improve housing, improve the health service, improve education. But both Labour and the Tories would want to spend and waste that money on nuclear weapons. And the reality is that we know Labour, especially Labour in Scotland, want to do that kind of thing. They want to help vulnerable people, but they're scared too. They're too scared of the English vote, wanting something more right-wing. And that's why Labour has drifted to the right wing over the years. So we have the opportunity in this election to send down strong SNP MPs who will really both stand up for Scotland and stand up for vulnerable people throughout the UK.